The NFL hates what the Chargers are doing right now because I feel like they are one of the most underrated teams in the entire league. I can only imagine what they would be if they had Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater as the tackles. They would probably easily be the best team in the AFC. I mean, that might just be my opinion, but take a look at this play here. We're going to get an in by Keenan Allen. We're going to get a corner route here, and then we're going to get another kind of in route over the middle of the field with Lad McConkey. Now, we're going to see very quickly here that Lad's going to generate great leverage on the inside. Look how, boom, quick he's able to generate that leverage to the inside shoulder. Another thing that we notice here is they have kind of that QB spy. No one's playing in the midfield, right? No one's in that mid read, I guess you could say, which means the middle of the field is open. Right, we see man here, man here, man here. And Herbert does a good job letting this thing fly, finding Lad, and then breaks the first tackle, gets up the field, picks up a nasty pickup of yards, ends up getting him into the red area within that 15-yard line or so. And what I really wanted to do in this video is kind of break down some of the film from this game. So before we really dive in, make sure you guys do me a favor by hitting the like button. Helps out so much getting the video out to more Charger fans around the world. But also comment down below P2 if you would like me to break down more film with the all 22 coaches version. We can get that video maybe even tomorrow. And let's kind of just dive right into today's video. Also, defense played lights out. Fourth downs were crucial. Forced a lot of turnovers on either missing assignments and or just mistakes from the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. And right here, 4th and 6, late in this game, early in the fourth quarter, everybody in the arena knows, right, in the stadium knows that this is probably going to DK Metcalf on a fade, maybe an in route over the middle, but that's why we keep a safety over there, right, someone we trust that can kind of shadow this play. But also, we know our guy out here is a dog, okay? He is a dog. So off this snap, they drop back, immediately look over to DK Metcalf. I mean, that ball is pretty much going there no matter what. Throws it up, and look at the coverage here. Beautiful. Wasn't too handsy. RJ Mickens is right there as well. He's someone that I would love to break down. Did have a pick in this game. Just looks like a great rep defensively on 4th and 6, pretty much putting the nail in the coffin for the Steelers. I mean, there was no chance they were winning this game after not converting yet again on 4th down in the red area. Such a good job here by this Chargers defense. Also, Thule looked really good in this game. Great job being able to disengage at any point in time from blocks. And right here, he's actually going to play with some really good lane integrity. We're going to see him on the far side. He's going to try to get off the edge, but once he sees Aaron Rodgers step up in the pocket, he disengages to the inside shoulder of the tackle, Lee Broderick Jones. So boom, gets to the outside, establishes that outside leverage, okay? But once we establish not only outside leverage here, but outside leverage here, he's got to step up in this pocket, right? You got pressure coming up that A-gap. He's got to step up, which means we don't want to overcommit. If everyone overcommits to their rushing angles, what ends up happening is that lane opens up and they can take off for a first down, right? So Thule does a great job reestablishing inside leverage instead of outside leverage, disengaging, and then wrapping him up for a sack here. On 3rd and 2, forcing another 4th down. Again, I thought the defense played outstanding, and I want to give a majority of the credit to the defense, man. They held the Steelers in a box. They put them in a box, and they had no idea how to get out of it. And that's the one thing about this team that I really like is the defense comes and plays every single game. And if they had those 2 tackles offensively, I do think this team would be somewhat unstoppable for the most part. Now, before we get into this play, nasty route, by the way, do me a favor, hit the like button if you haven't, but also, and most importantly, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It is free, it doesn't cost anything, and we are going to be covering this team all year. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns, whatever you guys want to see, we got you covered. So if you want to see RJ Mickens, if you want to see more Justin Herbert, if you want to see Kamani, let me know in the comments, and we'll go through a whole breakdown of an individual player. And with that being said, let's dive back in. Okay, so probably one of the dirtiest routes you'll see. They do have 2 timeouts left, about 16 left to go. We're just going to see a little outside leverage in over the middle of the field. We're really going to sell our defender to the outside. We're going to get him to freeze up a little bit. Now, we have to be careful because you do have a safety right here. He looks like he could be in man on that 11 personnel tight end. But also, we just have to be careful because if he drops into a mid-read, he could definitely jump something. You also have a deep safety in Jalen Ramsey to the bottom side, who looks like, I wouldn't say he's shadow coveraging Quinn Johnston, but definitely going to start off over here just in case he runs a go ball. All right, so boom, off the snap, watch Lad. Okay, and once we see this guy bite down like he's in man on the tight end, this is when Lad becomes our go-to read. This is the guy we want to throw the ball to because his route running ability. So again, look at him get to the top, plant that right foot in, a little bit of a head swivel as if he's about to break this thing to the outside, and then boom, gone. Over the middle, wide open, nobody there, easy touchdown. Jalen Ramsey couldn't do anything about it. And that's what's so special about Lad. His route running ability is next level, right? Boom, plant that right foot in, freeze your defender, break so quickly. Dirty, nasty, yeah, love it. Monday Night Football is going to be amazing tonight, and I had a couple of picks for you guys so we could potentially over 1,000x our money. With the sleeper app, I've been having so much fun using it, and guys, really quickly, if you use my promo code DUBS, they're going to give you a 100% match deposit with your first deposit, which means if you put in 100, they're going to give you 100 in bonus funds. I mean, just take that alone and use it, right? It's amazing. But let's go through some of my picks. I'm going to start off with Bijan. I like Bijan today to just get a lot of passes. I think Buffalo's going to go up early. So let's look at his line of 115.5 rushing and receiving yards, and I'm going to go more than just 100. I think he's going to catch the football a ton in this football game. I also like Josh Allen rushing, but I'm going to keep it at 25.5, go more than 25. I think that's fair. The Chicago Bears run defense is not very good at all. We're going to go to rushing yards, and I'm going to put it at 50, more than 50 rushing yards. I think that's another one that's pretty fair, one more. I want to go Kyle Pitts. Darnell Mooney, I believe, is out today. I could be wrong, but 25 receiving yards more than I feel like is pretty fair. So Bijan, rush receiving, Josh Allen rushing, Jacory 50, Kyle Pitts 25 plus. I feel like that's fair. If you put 20, you can win 50. Obviously, you can put a lot more. I like playing really safe. But if you really want to go for the moon, you guys can. Let me know in the comments down below. And again, use promo code DUBS. Get that free match deposit. You'll get up to $100 on your first deposit. Terms and conditions apply. See Sleeper's terms of use for details. Currently operational in about 25 different states. So make sure you guys check out Sleeper today. And again, code DUBS. A couple more plays by the defense right here. Just a great one. We have a two-eye safety look. Essentially, you see Mickens out there along with another safety, just doing a good job playing the deep side of the field. Now, right here, Aaron Rodgers is trying to hit this quick route over the middle of the field to DK Metcalf. The linebacker turns his back away from the quarterback, so you do like the throw. It is definitely a good decision here because he's on a linebacker, but overthrows it, gets tipped. RJ Mickens there for the interception. Not a bad decision by Aaron Rodgers, just not the most perfect throw. And again, if the throw is on target, this is probably an easy pickup. With probably 4, 5, 6 yards after the catch as well. But RJ Mickens comes out of nowhere and snags that thing out of the air and turns it in the other direction. Another big time mistake by the offense here. Try to get something quick to Calvin Austin. Quick little slant. He stops a little bit early, right? You see him stop his route here. Ball is trying to lead him over the middle of the field. He stops, but it should be a routine catch. These are the plays that you need to take advantage of. I know the game was already pretty much over, 22-3 at this point in the game. But if you're in a close game, being able to take advantage, of something like this is huge. It could turn everything around in the game. Ball is loose, and there you go. Dante Jackson comes away with the interception. The former Pittsburgh Steeler DB definitely ruins the night even further for Aaron Rodgers and this offense. Now, I am going to end the video here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Subscribe for more film analysis. We got you guys covered all year. Offense, defense, individual player breakdowns, whatever it may be. So join the family. Turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.